a woman to breathe and sleep next to. That's why I'll always be with you. Yes, I'm funny like a clown, but I'm never down as long as you're around. There will never be a dollar for me. That's why you're shining beneath me. Oh, oh,
Hello, hello. Ooh, hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday, y'all. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. It is Sunday with Sunny. Teen Summit. Teen Summit. Hey, look, I know it look a little different. I'm back home, and just because I'm back home, I got something plugged up just for me. Let's go, nephew. Plug that up so we can give him the business. So y'all know Sunny's here. We are here. We're going to party a little bit. We're going to do what we do best. This is DMV's Teen Summit. DMV's Teen Summit. Basically, this platform is for young adults and teenagers. I am just here to produce their hour. I am just here to produce their hour. I got a special guest coming up with me today, but it is all about the virtual tour and me being back home. Like Sunny's back home. I don't know if you all know that this is where I started and got a lot of my dreams out producing a lot of shows here. I've had a lot of fun here. JB still remains a great dude, still remains a dude I just enjoy. So, nephew, play that song for me so I can get these people excited. And then we're going to come on back and we're going to get into this DMV's Teen Summit, baby.
each night, and if you want me to, baby.
50, the 501.
Anyway, double A, you know what to do. Forest Creek, let it see you, Forest Creek. My nigga Slurry in here. The whole bag girl. The whole uptown. The whole Sea Pleasant. I said I'm ready, Don Juan. I'm ready, my nigga. Hey, put the colors in the water, do stop. Do it, do it. This place in here, my nigga John. This place, and that's Southside, Uptown, and that's Main, 7th and First. That's what I will do. That's why I'll always be with you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. For me, I watch the skies all day. Night is where I find you and peace of mind. Days are filled with dreams. That's why I truly give you what you need, because you love me for me.
Come on, y'all. We back. We back. Hey, look, this is my first day back here. Listen, Vision, I got a new engineer. Shout out Jacob. I missed Jacob a little bit here. But I know this young boy, I'm getting him right back where it need to be. I'm getting him in podcast history when it comes to engineering. If anybody can teach you how to do this thing here, it's going to be me. So I'm glad to have a youngin' with me. This works out perfectly for Teen Summit. I'm going to show you something. Do me a favor. Go to 525 on that same CD. And we're going gonna get a different reaction. Hey, look, I got a special guest here today. He is here to talk about the city, teens, and football. You ready for me? Come on, let's do it, Mr. B. And with these chairs, you gotta have you good posture. Okay, it's gonna work on our posture now. Now look, you got a nice smile. That yellow looks nice on you. Happy Father's Day to you. What you doing for Father's Day? Talking to these youth.
Talking to these youth.
Is this something that you've always done? What made you decide to talk to the youth?
Well, I've been doing football for the youth for the last 6 years at Boys and Girls Club.
Okay.
And what drew me to that is a lot of negativity and misunderstanding of people having 40 years. You know, a lot of these kids just need a little bit of guidance, a little bit of understanding. And so that's the way I try and give them, as well as teaching them discipline and being organized and building their character. And that's one way of doing it, is through football.
Now, let me ask you something, because it is through football. Football is known to be a guy's sport. Do you all have any girls on the team?
Yes, I do. I got a female playing for me this year named Samara. She's my defensive end. And she's one of the most well-coached young ladies that I've ever had out of guys.
Wow.
And I'm really, really impressed with her. In fact, this year we gave her a special award for the way that we can show her something and she can pick it up without anybody having to re-explain to her. She's very, very disciplined in what she's doing. Most of all, if I tell her to run through that brick wall, she ain't gonna say nothing, she'll do it.
Do you think it'll ever be a time where girls will play in the NFL or have their own football league?
Oh, they definitely have their own football league. In fact, I have a coach that's coaching a female semi-pro team, and she just went to the Super Bowl with them. But to answer your question, I don't see why not. Everything else is changing, so why not that?
Are you opposed to the change? Are you okay?
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Because if we stay stuck, then we don't want to grow.
And you know, that's my key right there. That's half of the reason why I wanted to start this platform for teens. I think sometimes as adults, we talk at them more than we talk with them.
That's right.
What have you noticed, you're a parent, what have you noticed from the kids that you mentor? What are some of the conversations that they talk to you about that they may not talk to their parents about?
Basically that it's kind of hard to really get through to the kids, to get them to open up more about what they're going through personally. See, now with football, with these kids that I coach, they kind of like, we call them the sport bunch. You know, they get driven to practice, they get picked up, their parents stay there with them, which we don't mind, but we try to tell them, you know, when we was coming up, you know, we walked to practice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Our parents really didn't even come to the game. You know what I'm saying? When it was game day, it was like, you get there the best way you can. You know what I'm saying? So the kids that I coach, I can't really speak on any negativity about them, except for maybe when we very, very hard on the discipline in school. We tell them that if your parent comes to us and let us know that you're doing bad in school or whatnot, first thing I tell the parent is, give them to me. And I punish him. The way I punish him, he may run, may be doing all types of drills all through practice. He will not practice with that team. Because number one, like I say, our first and foremost goal is discipline and organize, and teaching them that the things that you do now, if you don't change those habits, it's very well gonna carry you over and later on in life. Like an age group we coach is 11 and 12. I wanted that age group because to me that's like the turning point from being a little kid, now you about to be a teenager.
Right.
So when you start to be that 13, 14-year-old, when you start getting introduced to more negative stuff in the street, I hope my voice resonates in your head that, you know, Coach Berry already warned me about this. You know what I'm saying? And me coming from where I came from, I can relate, because I know a lot of kids can relate to a person who's been through the fire than just looking at the fire.
Where you come from?
Well, me being incarcerated.
Okay. You from DC originally?
from Glen Arden.
Glen Arden. Okay, so you stayed right there where you put your hands back where you grew up at.
Yep.
I think that's what happens a lot of times too. I think sometimes people forget to put their hand back where they live. They'll go put their hand somewhere else, but they won't put their hand back where they live.
Exactly.
Let me ask you something. Here, can the kids from DC play with your team?
They can play. They can come from Japan if they want to play, as long as they get to practice on time.
As long as they get the practice on time. Give me one of the rules that you may have if a kid cusses on the field, because I'm trying to get together rules for this house here. I don't want teens and young adults to come here and then they start doing things that they would normally not do with adults, because I may be a different type of adult. So give me one rule that I might can enforce or that you do on your football field.
To be honest with you, we don't discipline our kids for using profanity unless it's done in a negative way. Mm-hmm. And what I mean by the negative way is if they just outright just be cussing, because I know during the heat of battle, you can get frustrated and words can slip out.
Yep.
And one thing we are very, very vocal. Like I said, we don't sugarcoat anything coaching our kids, because like I tell the parents, if you think that your son or daughter is listening to PG rap music, you being fooled. You know what I'm saying? So me cussing, I don't cuss at them in no negative type of way. I just like try and get a stern voice, because I know that's more so what they can relate to, because the way that they have grown up. You understand what I'm saying? But we don't promote it to the point where it's cool to do that. If you understand what I'm saying? Because my thing is, kids need to be more introduced to reality of the world, but it's cool to change that path. You know what I'm saying? And that's the main thing. What we try and dictate to them is, if you know that this is wrong, why you don't just go right? If you feel that is wrong, you know what I'm saying? If I answered your question as far as them, cussing on the field, because like I say, when it comes to us as far as respect, they give us our respect. It's no yes, but I mean no yeah, or no sir. That's coach. You know what I'm saying?
So you can take it, you're not bothered with a cuss word. That's how I kind of sort of feel when it comes to here. If they use it, and I know as an adult, I use it when I'm trying to explain a story, and that word may just fit right in there.
Right.
So
right.
I get it. I totally
Right.
get it. So I'm all for, if you, not even a mistake, you using it in context to get the story across, sure. Outright cussing, you don't have to put $1 or cash out me $1, because most of you kids have money. I didn't even
Right.
realize, like, these kids walk around with cash app cards, and
Yes.
they got lip accounts, and I'm like, what happened? Is it our fault that they feel entitled?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. Because we don't make them earn it now.
Right.
We don't make them earn it. You don't see kids nowadays cutting grass, shoveling snow.
No, nothing like they used to.
So not even getting, well, what we tell them is, if you get good grades, the hardest thing you got to do in life right now is go to school. If you do right in school, your parents don't get no complaints. They don't give you everything you want. You know what I'm saying? I got kids come to football practice and games in just about new pair of cleats every game. You know what I'm saying? That's because you're doing the right thing. Appreciate that now. You follow me? But if we go back into our ways of making them earn their money, other than just bringing in good grades, because nobody's just gonna give you anything.
Very true.
You know?
Hey, y'all, I got Coach Berry with me. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Hey, it's Sundays with Sunny. It's Teen Summit. I'm looking for teens and young adults around here. I want them to help. Be right back, y'all.
Look here, and turn me up a little bit before I can work the middle and ride the parkway on a brand new single. Know they gon' hate, I never perpetrate, but if a nigga bullshit up, then I shoot him in his face. That's the way the life gotta be. If you wanna get me, then I gotta get the jump on me. I've been doing it for a minute now, so don't act like I ain't come out with that 4-pound. Nigga, lay the house down. Y'all know what a nigga be like. I just roll the dice twice, trying to change my life. But look, hey, so you know how I live. If we can't get big, then we murdering shit. Hey, dog, Freaky Blue, we did it a long time. One more time, I got to freak these hoes mine. Cause they ain't ready for a real pimp. When I got it in the cup, then I'm ready to sip. Nigga, I don't need these niggas to fool me. One time for these niggas trying to get the D. Hey, Black, got to get it stacked up. One more time for them niggas acting up. Hey, love, gotta catch them at the bar. One more time, they call me the neighborhood superstar. Hey, Flip, you got to catch me on the wire. Sunday night, we're getting a little higher. Hey, go DJ.
That's my DJ.
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 Hey, baby, never go DJ.
That's my
Hey,
DJ.
T-Dog and go DJ.
That's my DJ.
Hey, look, let's spit that shit, nigga.
Spit that shit, we did that shit. Niggas talking had to live that shit. That's how it been though. And that's how a motherfucking game is.
Y'all, we back. Coach Berry is here. My first time meeting him. Light skin, nice yellow shirt. I like it. He look good on camera. I like it. So we were just here chatting about different things that he wants to do and different things that I can do. And I was thinking sportscast, and when you was talking about the idea that you had, my idea is that there's kids out here who want to be journalists.
Right.
There are kids here that want to do exactly what I'm doing right now, but they may not have the avenue to do it. But they may sit in their home and already the Redskins won, Dallas lost because of this. There's a kid out there that has that. If you find me that kid, they can be the designated sports reporter for Team Sun. Because one thing about kids, sports is a big part of their life. And football season is coming. So if you got a Mr. B, hey, this platform is open for it. I have no problem. You can bring your star of the week. When you say the game of the week, best thing about how we do this here, the game of the week can play easily on the TVs. When they replay it on YouTube, it's going to come out like an actual show. Yeah, one thing that I notice about kids too, that YouTube, their YouTube culture, their social media. So if you can give them somewhere where they can replay it, or their friends can go back and see it, they love it even more. So you find me one, I'm open for business. They come in here, we'll set them up, get them some sportscasting music and all that.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
All right.
Never missing them on.
Never miss.
With that.
All right, that works.
Anything for the kids, I'm always for it.
Now, the biggest part why I started this was a rash of violence that's happening amongst our teenagers and young adults. This won't stop the violence. I know this platform won't stop the violence. I'm hip enough to understand that. But maybe it can create some type of conversations with maybe our police department. Do you think our kids need better police presence? What can the police do to help with the...
Honestly, I wouldn't even put it so much on the police. I put it on the parents.
Okay.
I think that the parents need to speak to the kids more and reel them in more and be more disciplined with them. Because now what you're doing is you asking somebody else to take your responsibility. You as a parent can't reach out to that kid and you need some help. Then the police can come in and be like assistance. You know what I'm saying? But if everything starts in the home. You know what I'm saying? If you got a good foundation at home, it's gonna translate back out.
But we notice that these days a lot of kids don't have a great foundation.
That's right. So then then it would be fellas like myself, you know what I'm saying, and all the other coaches who are willing to designate some of their time and speak to the kids, because this year I had a foster care kid on my team. And I seen how he was, and if it wasn't for his foster care sister to come and talk to me and tell me about his problem, I would have never known, because they don't open up. But I took that kid And I told myself, you're gonna be my special project. You know what I'm saying? I know what you going through. Sometimes I can look at you and tell what you think. But I want you to know that you can always come to me. Call me anytime, day or night. If you want to just hang out, just to get away for a while. Call me.
Are your kids, your kids, are they grown?
Yeah, all my kids are grown.
Okay, so they can understand no jealousy that you're doing for other kids, because I know sometimes kids could feel some type of way when you mentor them.
No, and that goes back to, like I said, me being incarcerated. I miss my kids growing up. So what I'm doing now, they know it's my passion, and they support me, and that's the biggest thing I like about it, that they really support me in what I'm doing.
When you do you talk to kids about your incarceration and what your life was like before?
Yep. I don't sugarcoat nothing with my kids on the field because I want them to get that family feeling with us. I don't want them to, like you say, if they got a problem, I want them to be able to feel open to come and talk to me about that, or any one of my coaches. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the type of person that I'm not proud of where I've been and what I've done, but if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be sitting there talking to you today.
That's right. That's what's up, Coach.
So I don't look at a negative thing and keep beating me over the top of the head with it. Nah, it was something that it opened my eyes to what I really, really enjoy doing. And I don't even feel like I'm doing this. I'm doing this for God.
That's right. I wanted to see how long it was going to take for maybe religion to come out in your conversation.
It's all it's for.
That's it.
I pray and thank Him every day for giving me this platform to do it, because He didn't have to.
That's right. I love that. It's so weird because before I started on my way here, I always go through whatever I'm gonna go through as a podcast host. You prepare differently all the time. So today I turned on a little music that kind of hyped me up. It gave me a nice little hype up, and I'm gonna close the show out with this song because it's appropriate. But God, him and I's conversation this morning is that this Teen Summit, I just wanted to be His work. Like I already got my thing over there where I cuts up, but I just really want this to be His work. So I love that. Let's talk a little bit about boys and girl relationships. And I'm asking you because you are a coach, so I'm pretty sure the young guys what they saying. I am trying to figure out if adults are to come in and to speak to our teens, I want the right adults here. What kind of adults should I be thinking about? Do you think it would be wrong for me to have a stripper come? A trash man to come?
Nope.
A bartender?
Nope. I wouldn't even. I don't think it's wrong for you to have neither of the ones you just named, because you don't know a person's path and the reason why they took that path. And just because they on that path, say for instance a stripper, that don't mean she ain't got nothing positive to say.
That's right. And I know one that I thought about it, and I think about when we were younger, we kind of had Bill Cosby and to tell us we was going to college. Like I'm trying to see who these kids have as.
But look what Bill right now.
Yeah, but
see, so you can't really just because that person got that mask on. You know what I'm saying? You can't just isolate them from being able to give you some good positive advice. Anybody can give you positive advice, no matter if a person is homeless.
right.
There's a reason why they may be homeless. But you can't knock them for whatever advice they give. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, when we started you've been ignorant if you don't want to embrace that knowledge that's been given or the enhancement. You know what I'm saying?
College is a good thing for some kids. When you know college is not for certain kids, do you tell them?
How do I know it ain't for certain kids?
You don't like some of the kids on your football field that don't pay attention. And you might say, man, they don't pay attention. I don't know how they don't pay attention to college. You have to sit down and talk with them. Like you tell them, maybe try something else.
Well, first, I got to get them through high school. So that's what my thing is. When they come to me, they in 6th or 7th grade. But we are a feeder program to Flowers High School. So we automatically tell them that, like, we won a championship last year. You automatically being looked at or audition right now for Flowers JV. If you excel, you automatically gonna be on their team. So I said that to say, if you don't do well in school now, and Flowers is big on education like we are, then no, you're not gonna make it in college, and they're not gonna have you on their team. Then we're gonna provide you with tutors and everything. Like what my brother doing, he's the commissioner for Ben Boys and Girls basketball team. He want to create a platform where he has study hall for his kids, you know, like an after-school program, and you feed them snacks and everything, and bring in tutors to help them. And like I said, he's a commissioner for basketball, I'm commissioner, as well as the vice president for the club and for football. So we got a lot of ideas that we want to do, you know what I'm saying? And they're going to get done. You know, it's just a matter of getting the right people around us to push this. It's 2 or 3 people can't make this happen. It takes the whole community, and it takes the whole club to all have it. You know, everybody not gonna see your vision the way you see it, but they gotta be able to move towards that vision. You know what I'm saying? Like, with me being a commissioner, what I do with my coaches is, it's an open book. It's an open door policy that if you got a better idea than what I just said, bring it to the table, let's discuss it.
Do your coaches have to, what's a great word to use? If your coaches are at a party and they get arrested, do they get fined, or do they have to go through anything special?
No.
Because they're human.
They're human, but we all have to get certified every year.
Okay.
And you got to do a background check every year. You know, so if you don't pass that background, you can't coach.
Wow.
So do we, as a club, discipline you? No.
But you do a background.
You got to do a background every year. Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'm just chilling with the coach, Coach B. I told y'all, it's Teen Summit. I'm waiting on teens and young adults. I am smart enough and hip enough to know that some people are visual learners. Some people have to visually see what they are getting themselves into. So any parents, any young adults that's on social media, just know this. You will sit here and do exactly what me and Coach B are doing right now. Except you will probably have 20 or 30 teens in the audience, want to ask questions, want to know this, or see if y'all can talk about that. My goal is not to do what I'm doing here now, but I'm going to tell you something. Sonny don't mind. I am also the host of Sonny's World, powered by DJ Glam. You can catch us every Thursday night at 8 o'clock. That's the Cosby Hour. That's the Cosby Hour. That's what he taught me. Y'all, we'll be right back. And then we're going to chop it up with Mr. B real quick, and then I'm going to close it out.
Superstars. Say what?
When I'm on one day, that is to lead with something. Get rid of that, get rid of that, cause we about to when I'm on one day, that is to lead with something. Get rid of that, get rid of that, cause we about to we about to we about to we about to
Yeah.
we about to
Brown House.
we about to we about to
Hey, hey. And the unit rocks.
hey shake it girl shake it down hey
All right, y'all, we back. I'm right here with Coach B. Before he leaves, I want him to tell you all about what he has going on. Maybe we can get some of our young men and women to play football because it is open up to us girls. You can go out there and smash and tag. Be out there. Make sure you know what number does the young lady wear?
Well, we take their jerseys back after in the East season.
Okay.
I remember what Samara won for the spring league.
I
But
want
she
to
the one
come
with the
see.
long ponytail, so you can't miss her though. But I'm gonna let you know when our first game.
Please do.
So you
I would
come
love
out
that.
there.
I would
Yeah, I'm
love
gonna
that.
let
You
you come out
came
there.
here, so I want to come there.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Yeah, I come there. I bring my own microphone and everything. I might get some interviews with the kids while I'm standing right out there.
That's what's up. That's what's up. They love that.
So look, tell them what you got, Coach B.
But right now, we got coming up at the end of this month, we got training camp. The 27th through the 29th. The 27th, 28th, that's a Thursday and Friday from 6 to 8. We got training camp with my coaches. The 29th, got something real big and special. I got Nick Nelson, cornerback from the Oakland Raiders, number 23, is going to host a free clinic. Our clinic is free too. He's going to host a free clinic from 10 to 1. He's going to bring some of his Oakland Raider friends and some more college buddies out there to run the camp. Thing about it is, this man came through Glen Allen Boys and Girls Club. He first started playing football at Glen Allen Boys and Girls Club. Once he got on that platform, he reached out to us, said he wanted to give back. He wanted to come and do a clinic. He could have did that anyway. He could have did it up at Sutler High School, where he went to school at. I even tried to push it and said, man, let's take it up to Flowers. You know what I'm saying? It's a better, bigger field. He said, I want to do it on the grass I play. So that's going to be done at Glen Allen Rec Center at 8615 McLean Avenue, Glen Allen, Maryland. It's the 27th, 28th, and 29th.
I'm going to make sure I put the information on Sonny and DJ Glam Instagram page so you guys can see. Maybe get your kids out there again. Not just for the boys anymore.
Girls too.
Hey, girls is smashing and grabbing out here. Coach B, I thank you for being the first man to come to my team summit. My mom always said when you move in, a man should always be the one who walks in the house first. So I appreciate your manhood. I appreciate it. Thank you so
Appreciate your
much.
invite.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I know to see you again.
No doubt. I'm coming to that first game.
Hey, y'all, I got Coach B here. Y'all have any questions, comments, or concerns? Y'all know, hit him up. Hit him up.
Glen Allen Boys and Girls Club. Thank you.
You got it, my dude. Take me on out. We gonna get this thing done, y'all.
I say I'm just being honest. I don't wanna be your daddy, but you get right on my daddy. I say I'm just being honest. I don't wanna be your daddy. With the pigs in the room, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. With them niggas trying to get it too.
Drop it like it's hot. 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 Hey, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Yeah.
Man talking pivot and niggas to live it, that's the privilege. My hood nigga, let's just visit. For you
Hey y'all, I'm back. I'm back. Coach B was a good guest. I appreciate him coming through, giving us some good information. Hey, look, I am basically about to do a virtual tour so that you all know what you're getting into once you get here. See, this is home for me, so I know what home looks like for me. But I want to invite you into my home so that you and your young adults and teens will feel comfortable. So this is what I like to call the news desk. This news desk right here is where you're going to basically give out all your information. You do not have to start at this news desk. What you basically want to do is grab your audience, begin to tell them what the show is going to be about. Put this in the view. This is your news desk. That's your news desk. Can't get no better than that. It's about 4 mics. We got portable mics for you as well so that you'll be able to do this. Check out Listen Vision Live. Sonny's home, baby. So we're going to walk down. Our desk does the same thing. So if I have 6 to 7 people, teens, young adults that want to sit all together, they will be able to sit all together right here. You know what? Because we can bring them mics all the way down this way. We're going to bring them mics all the way down this way so they can have a wonderful panel. Now, every once in a while, I'll come home and I'll be just tired from the weekend. I'm just tired. And you know what? Young adults and teens get tired too. So they might decide, you know what? For today, they might want to relax. Oh, what shall we do? They're going to sit on the couch and relax the same way us adults do. And when we sit on our couch and relax, we talk about whatever it is we talk about. That's the same thing these young adults and teens are going to do. They're going to sit on this couch. They may have some tea. They may have some coffee. If you know me, they will be drinking what? Water. Water is what they'll be drinking here because we trying to keep your skin right. We got years to go. So you're going to sit on the couch and you're going to kiki and ha-ha with your good girlfriends. And then you're going to think to yourself, I am at Listen Vision Studios. Wait a minute. Can my good girlfriend, my good Judy, my good man, Black Boy Magic, Black Girl Magic, they might can sing. They might can dance. They might even do poetry. They might get that 1 minute that they can get on this stage and just basically do whatever it is that they do. They might sing, oh, they might shout, good Lord. They might dance, however they do whatever they do. This is the stage. This is exactly where they're going to rock the mic. They're going to hold the mic probably something like I do, and they're going to get into their business just like this on this stage. It is nothing different. Then we're going to walk a little bit because, see, I want you to know we got some space because, see, your studio audience, you see all that space I got over here? That's that studio audience that's going to sit here. See, this is the virtual tour. Every once in a while, people need a virtual tour so they know what they're getting into. The people who know me, then they already know what this studio is about. But I got a whole lot of new people that don't. This is home. Sonny's back home. This is your virtual tour. Y'all, I'll be right back. I'm going to close this show out, baby.
Black sack nigga for the niggas for a trip. Hey dog, I don't want no trouble, but I put your ass on the floor in the double. Yeah, that's why we on top. One more time, but back then don't stop. Hey, when them hoes in your face, nigga. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. When them niggas trying to get into, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. When them pigs try to get into, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. We got much love and all them niggas been stop that bugging. What?
Come on.
Push, push, push. Say what? Don't stop me, nigga. I see my throwback niggas. White tee niggas tryna get a little bigger. Keep something in your pocket. Keep it for them niggas that always knocking. I never let a nigga know what I'm thinking. Put it on the side, nigga think that I'm drinking. But for real, got my eyes screwed on and my clock in the morning. Bitch, let's get it on. This that backyard shit. Never get it twisted with them other nigga shit. I ain't gon' call no names, but they know. One more time, I ain't never loving hoes. Big T, I'm trying to get this favor. Backyard nigga, remember, we your neighbor. And we always flipping that shit, cause I trade big shit and I love them flips, yeah. With my 6 and S thugs. West side niggas, man, they stay in the club, nigga. Neighbor land pop hubs. One more time, poltergeist in the club, nigga. I gotta do what I superstars. Say what?
I'm back.
Hey, no.
Sunday. I gotta work out this issue for this thing to go the way I need it to go. Y'all know me, I am here for it. But I gotta work some things out to make sure this thing rolls the right way. I appreciate you all on purpose. This is Sonny's World Pop. Do me a favor, baby. Cut that. Because I ain't even without. Cut that. It's Sonny's World Pop. Sonny's World. Powered by DJ Glam, shows every Thursday night at 8 p.m. This is Teen Summit here at Listen Vision. Sonny is back home. I am going to try next week to get what I need to get the way I needed to get so this can get the getting. I appreciate y'all on purpose. Y'all, I'm out.